I 40M have a daughter 15F who's going through hair loss due to medical issues. My daughter's mother and I have been divorced for 10 years. We could never get along. My daughter is supposed to be going to the doctor next month. She will be going through a lot of tests to find out the cause of this. She is losing huge amounts, it's extremely noticeable. My daughter has been very devastated by this and I am trying to be there for her. Hair is falling out of her head rapidly and in huge amounts. Yesterday my daughter came home from school and she asked me if we can get her hair cut. She told me that she's tired of her hair falling off. I agreed to it and I had my friend come over to cut her hair. My friend is a licensed cosmetologist and agreed to cut her hair. So my friend shaved my daughter's hair yesterday, and my daughter's mother was pissed at me to say the least. Her mother texted me this morning and said, "I can't believe you let her cut her hair. You know how mean kids at school can be." I responded back, "Were kids at school giving her any problems?" Her mother texted back, "No, but she could get bullied. Kids can be cruel, and you just let her go out like that." I responded, "If it bothers her that much I'd be more than happy to buy wigs for her." She did it willingly. She was tired of stressing herself out every time hair fell out. Her mother responded, "You could have stopped her. We have Easter photos coming up next month. Family members will see those pictures." I responded, "It seems like you care more about the photos than your daughter's happiness. She looks beautiful regardless of if she has hair or not. What if our daughter heard you say that stuff?" I ignored her after that text. Update 1. I 40M have a 15-year-old daughter who recently shaved her head because of hair loss issues. This morning my daughter and I went wig shopping and clothes shopping for the Easter pictures. My daughter called me a couple hours ago crying. I asked her what was wrong. She told me that her mother said she's not allowed in the Easter photos because she would ruin them. My daughter tried explaining to her mother that she could wear her wig. Her mother was saying hurtful mean things to her. Her mother told her she was too ugly to be in the pictures. I messaged her mother and I was pissed. I said, "You really destroyed our daughter's self-esteem over something she cannot control. She is beautiful and wouldn't ruin the photos. I can't believe you said those horrible things to our daughter. You are a hateful bitch and always have been. You are rude and disrespectful to everyone you meet. I am so glad that I divorced your sorriest all those years ago. When she is an adult she's not going to have anything to do with you and I can promise you that." Her mother responded demanding an apology and calling me a disrespectful piece of shit. My daughter came to my house about an hour ago. My daughter is currently staying here because she wants nothing to do with her mother. My daughter and I took a photo together. She wasn't wearing her wig. I asked her if it was okay to post it. She said that it was okay. I posted the photo of us with the caption, "My beautiful daughter. I love you so much. You're so beautiful, even if you can't see how beautiful you are, I see your beauty." Her mother texted me telling me to take the photo down. I told her to pound sand. I ignored her texts because I am not in a good place to talk to her. Ada for using foul language? I usually don't talk to women like that, but she really struck a nerve. Update 2. So here's an update. I ended up apologizing to my ex-wife for the foul language used. My daughter is still at my house and refusing to go home to her mother's. Her mother called the police and reported our daughter as a runaway. An officer came to my door this morning claiming that my daughter was a runaway. I explained the situation to the officer. I explained that she came here on her own free will and I brought up her age and the custody arrangement. I also explained that she told her mother via text where she was going and that her mother already knew that she was here. In fact, her mother told her that it was fine to come here. It was a whole mess. The officer ended up leaving and said there is nothing he can do. He said he can't force her to come back. My daughter slipped into a depressive episode. My daughter has bipolar disorder and experiences highs and lows. Due to stress and recent events she slipped into a depression. I feel horrible for her. I talked to an attorney and we have a family court date coming up. I am suing for sole custody. I'm collecting evidence that her mother is abusive. Since my daughter is 15, I think the judge should let her choose who she wants to live with. Yesterday I went to the store and got my daughter new clothes, shoes, makeup, and self-care items. I put them in a gift bag to surprise her. I'm giving the gift bag to her later on when she wakes up. Yesterday morning I made sure to tell her how beautiful she is. She starts therapy in 2 weeks. Update 3. My daughter recently shaved her head due to medical issues. She was losing hair rapidly and she's starting to lose her eyebrows too. We are going to the doctor soon to find out the cause of this. She has self-esteem issues due to being bald. I bought her a wig and she has hats to wear. I knew something was off. I squeezed it out of her. On Tuesday she was in class and working on her assignments. A boy that had been giving her issues all school year pulled her wig off in front of everyone. He called her ugly and said many other mean things to her. Other kids have been bullying her on social media. I am livid, and on Wednesday I was called to the school because of another incident happening. That same boy took her wig and threw it in the trash. I rushed to the school and the boy's parents were there. The boy's parents apologized, but the boy refused to apologize. The boy that pulled off her wig got suspended for bullying. That same boy and his friends have been harassing my daughter on social media. My daughter is extremely upset and has been in tears. I do not know how to get these kids to stop bullying her. I found out that my daughter has been self-harming. I am going to try and get her admitted to the hospital. I feel lost and like I'm failing as a parent. I have no idea how to get that boy and his friends to leave her alone. I need advice. Any suggestions on how to handle this would help greatly. Update 4. I 40M. My daughter has been getting bullied by this boy and his friends. He ripped my daughter's wig off and threw it in the trash. The wig had all kinds of stuff in it. I took the wig, my daughter, and the receipt to the police station and magistrate. I pressed charges for assault and destruction of property this morning. The boy's parents got my phone number and contacted me. They told me that they understand that the wig was expensive. They said he's only a 15-year-old, that he was a kid and they couldn't afford to pay $600 to replace a wig. I told them that he needed to face the consequences of his actions. Edit, my daughter shaved her head recently because she's losing hair due to medical issues. That's why I got her a wig. We will be going to the doctor next month to find out the cause. I am her father, not her mother. Update 5. So many people said they couldn't see my update, so here it is. Yesterday the father of the boy who bullied my daughter called me. He got my phone number off of one of my social media pages. He called me and he said, "I'm sorry that my son destroyed your daughter's property. I didn't say or do anything because my wife would give me an earful. I will replace her wig. I assure you I'm putting my foot down and my son will not be an issue anymore. I will not enable my son's or wife's behavior anymore. He will most certainly be issuing an apology to your daughter if she's okay with it." I thanked him for his apology. He even offered to do some landscaping work at a discounted price for the trouble his son caused. At least the dad had a heart and is putting his foot down. Update 6. I had hair that went down to my waist. I shaved it off and kept the hair to make a wig out of it. I wanted to surprise my daughter when she got home. I shaved it completely bald. I even shaved my eyebrows too because she felt bad about not having any. I am giving the hair to my cosmetologist friend who also makes wigs.
My ex told me he would disappear if I left, and I did it anyway. They found his body yesterday. I dated my ex for 2 years, worst 2 years of my life. There were some good times when he was smart, funny, and even kind. He was charming and courteous to everyone around us. He was friends with pretty much everyone. But he would hit me when he got angry, drunk, or just had a bad day and needed someone to take it out on. Our friends think I'm a klutz who kept tripping and falling, or bumping into doors, or falling off my bike. That's what I told them and they believed me. He gaslit me to make me doubt my own sanity. He called me fat and pushed me to diet to the point of a borderline eating disorder. Even so, I loved him. I wanted to leave, but every time I brought it up, he'd have some excuse. He's begged for my forgiveness, promised to get therapy, give up drinking, pretty much told me what I wanted to hear. He promised to change and never did. Last month, I told him I was leaving and he told me he'd be so sad he'd self-annihilate himself. I fell for it and stayed. Last week, after he beat me up particularly bad, I tried to leave and he said the same thing. I thought he was bluffing, I really did. He'd never made an attempt before, never self-harmed, always seemed to like himself too much to do anything like that. So I left. Packed my shit and went to a motel. Yesterday, after a week of not showing up for his shift, his job contacted the police who conducted a welfare check. He didn't answer the door so they contacted his mom who told them she hadn't seen him. She let them into the apartment using her spare key, and they found him. He was there. Lifeless. He used his ceiling fan. His mom is devastated, our mutual friends are too. They never knew what he did to me, they thought he was a good man. I don't have the heart to tell them. I expected to feel something when I heard the news, but I don't. I feel kinda empty, but I'm not sad. I feel like a monster. He may have hurt me, but he was still human, and shouldn't I feel sad about the death of a fellow human? I don't know, I guess I just needed to tell someone about this. I can't tell anyone. I'm the one who caused his death, I basically murdered him, and I don't even feel anything. Is this what it means to be a psychopath? I don't know.